Hey guys, I'm here. So the PlayStation Showcase just wrapped up from today's presentation, and they capped it off with a brand new 10-minute gameplay trailer for Spider-Man 2. Now, I've played the original game. I actually have a review on the channel up for it. When I have time to do game reviews, I have done quite a couple. I have a full playthrough of the Miles Morales expansion, side game, DLC. I don't know what you would technically call it, because it's not quite a full game, despite what they've said, but it was still really freaking good. I absolutely loved both these entries, and when it was revealed that we'll be having a game with both of them together, I was really, really hyped up for that, especially with the whole Venom tease. Also, I'm excited to see what they do with this, because I think they did a phenomenal job with those previous games, with those previous titles, because for a long time, at least for me, the Arkham series for the Batman games were hands down, I think, the best superhero comic book video games that have been put to a console or PC or whatever. I think they really kind of nailed that. However, I think Insomniac showed up to the party and took a lot of the things that worked with those titles and just enhanced it, refined it, and took it to a whole other level with Spider-Man PS4, with the live living, breathing kind of New York world, the traversal elements, the vertical elements of the whole game, and the crime that would outbreak, the customizability, just the whole exploration element of it, the combat. I think they took everything that Arkham really innovated and just refined it to another level, and I'm really excited to see what they do with these games and see how they bring this in. Now, I did see, to a lot of people's disappointment, not necessarily mine, because it makes sense to me. I saw a lot of people were disappointed because ahead of this reveal that they did go ahead and just kind of say that despite this game having both Spider-Man in it, with Peter and Miles both star players within the game, it's still a single-player story. There's no co-op, there's no online capability or any of that in here. At least that's what they said just the other day. So I'm curious to see how that goes. And honestly, I think that is for the betterment of the game, because it allows them to make a more solid, streamlined experience. Because honestly, realistically, I don't see how we could have made a multiplayer component for this game, or a co-op component for this game, that would have allowed the game to be up to par with what we've already come to know with the previous entry. I don't think our technology's at that point, especially with the amount of freedom that this game allows. So we got a gameplay trailer, a gameplay reveal that is like 10 minutes long, and then we got a cinematic trailer that I guess preceded that. So we're going to start off with the cinematic trailer that kind of leads us in, maybe the story trailer, I don't know exactly what you would want to call it, and then we'll go into the gameplay. So let's go ahead and check out the cinematic intro that we got here. Here we go.
Slow in your old age, Sergey.
Oh.
A fate you will not share.
Get played. Dude. Dude, Kraven's really getting a renaissance here lately.
Nothing. Pathetic.
Dude, I love his design.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
Dude. Once you just get into the game and just like people, villains, allies are just dropping like flies as he's taking them out one by one. That'd be insane. Ooh, God. And again, the symbiote focus of this, that aesthetic, like, I don't know, man. I'm a little more like, interested in the Kraven aspect of it, oddly enough. I don't know. There's just so much there to mine that we haven't really explored a lot, at least in this territory. Dude, I'm excited for that. I hope he's a big part of the story, at least, in the greater scheme of the storyline, because I'd love for him to be the focus and hunting you throughout the entire thing. That'd be wild, man. All right, guys, let's check out the gameplay and see what we got there. This is a bit of a longer one, so strap in. Mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics.
Sighted in Queens. Closing in now. Cover the door. The beast could be anywhere.
So his gang is just running around. Oh, whoa! Whoa!
No idea. This whole lizard hunt ends now.
What the?
Leave Connors alone.
Oh. Dude, just right out of the gate, he's already got it. These moves, man.
Kraven wants a hunt. I'll give him one he'll never forget.
Hot damn.
He's gonna wish he never came to New York.
Oh my God, Peter. Yo!
Stand by and wait orders.
What the hell, dude?
Triangulating position. Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizard's across the river. I'm not gonna make it in time.
Switch to Miles. Oh.
Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market. Lizard.
I'm on it. Sounds like Kraven's checking off his
We
hit.
don't have much time. Move.
Guess we'll chat later?
Dude, it's getting to Peter, man. Oh, the wings.
Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Yo, whoa.
You still got that hunter drone you hijacked?
Holy shit.
My mom, but yeah, I'll boot up and see you there.
I love how all these like crime organizations can just freely roam around the city like nothing gets in their way at all.
Or he's done for.
Spread out. If you find the lizard, don't engage alone. Look at those fish. It's been feeding.
Never saw it coming.
Whoa. God.
How's the hunt going?
Watch out for his new powers!
Hadouken.
Judging by the 3 tons of dead fish, not well. All right.
Holy
Where are you,
shit,
Connors?
dude.
Garage might lead to him. Connors tore through this place. He's out of control.
It's been a long time since I've played, but we haven't actually seen this Connors lizard out before, right? I love the kind of like horror aesthetic of this. Oh!
Where am I now?
Hold on, I just want to make sure that I got it on the... Yeah.
How'd you find me?
Follow the fish. Drone's picking up Lizard's trail.
He's still eating. We can catch him off guard. Genki, get behind me.
It's just a skin. Holy shit, that's just the skin and it's huge.
It's just his skin.
Doesn't that mean he's getting bigger?
Hungrier too.
Wow.
Hey man, new threats?
The building's swarming with hunters. Any sign of Connors?
Yeah.
I'm just going to disregard that question.
Hey, Mr. Parker. Mr. Spider-Man, I mean.
But the date isn't complete.
Hey, I think I got a lock.
Genki, wait, be chill. That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I don't even have a stomach, so...
Dude. Yo.
Go, go, go! Take him alive! Can't lose Connors. Harry's dying, and he's the only one who can help.
Oh.
You take the drones, I got the jet skis. Cool if I borrow this?
Dude.
This is really, really exciting.
Keep it tight, man. Watch out for those drones.
Don't worry. They think I'm a friendly.
God damn, dude. There's our man.
The East River is not a river, but in fact a saltwater tidal flat that Spider-Man is fighting on right now. Everybody down!
Help the tour boat! Right, I've got the metal murder bird! I warned you about going after Connors. Now this is on you.
God damn, man. Peter is something else right now, dude.
That all you got?
That's what happens when he dons this suit, dude. I just can't wait to see that scenario in this.
I'm right behind you. We'll take it down together.
Ooh.
I got you. Time to go boom, boys.
Oh, no. Spider-Man has got defenses.
He's not thinking straight. Damn. He's gonna get onto Miles, isn't he, for halting their pursuit. Oh. Yo, dude. Dude, he looks like Anguirus from like the Godzilla-verse a little bit, just minus the shell.
He's right behind you.
I know.
Yeah.
Faster!
Fly faster. I do not want to be lizard food.
Dude, he's looks so good.
Everyone, take cover! What are you guys doing? Trying to take out that gunship! Can't get close enough!
But I can. I'm one of them, remember?
Bro, that's it! Pete! Alley-oop on 3?
Fine.
Ah! 1, 2, 3! Alley!
Nice.
He got away from us.
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No. He's mine.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I.
He's not normally like that, right?
No. He's never like that.
Dude, that was so good. Man, dude, I'm so excited for this, man. Holy shit. When does this come out? Fall 2023. Okay. Damn, man. The gameplay, again, like, it's just so solid, so smooth. The way they switch between, like, these sequences where you very much are in control and it's all you, to these, like, little scripted moments that give you, like, this little feeling of just, like, adrenaline. Like when Pete, I wouldn't call it necessarily scripted because it's more like guided, but, like, you know, when he's strutting around and then you hit that one little bus and then he just zoops through it. There was a lot of elements of that in the Amazing Spider-Man game where they try to capture that, like, intense POV perspective to kind of get you in that headspace. And we see some elements of that in this. Like, and just the way that we kind of dip and weave in and out of those, like, little moments always makes the action so impactful. Like when Miles is hopping from jet ski to jet ski, flipping on, going under it and all that stuff, and alley-ooping and all that jazz. Like, they always kind of blend all the gameplay together with these little moments that just make you sit on the edge of your seat the entire time. The fact that Pete now has the symbiote involved and you can hear just already just how much it's affecting him at this point. It's getting in his head. He's getting aggressive. He's taking these things personally. He's taking this upon himself. He's being extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Physical, violent in his methodology when he's attacking these goons, when he's chasing them down. It's getting in his head. And Miles is, obviously, this is the first time Miles, at least based on their conversation or his wording, is like the first time he's seen him in this suit. So I don't know how long maybe Peter's been keeping this a secret, or if this is like immediately the first day he's been wearing it or anything of the sort. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. I'm really interested in that story because I like many, love this storyline with Peter when he first dons the symbiote and how that later evolves and passes on to Venom, the Kraven storyline that ties into this whole thing as well. It's really, really fun, and it's really interesting to see how they adapt that and twist it and see what elements they spring on us through this whole little, like, blending of these different iconic Spider-Man moments with Miles there to kind of witness it as as the audience. I don't know, man. I love the what's the word I'm looking for? The gameplay mechanics, the move set, seemingly the interaction of the symbiote spider suit, how the tendrils really kind of like come into play, how like some elements of the suit are still intact, like the pauldrons, and then You see like the more organic part of it threading into the rib cages and the muscle structures. It's like the design is great, and the way that the symbiote has worked itself into his combat routine is also trippy, man. The tendrils that just kind of shoot out. He kind of can Groot himself and create like a barrier around himself by blocking whatever is incoming with the tendrils themselves. He can grab so many people all at once and just slam them down on the ground. I know one of the major complaints and points of confusion was with all the different suits that we were able to unlock in the first game was like, everybody's like, where the heck is the black suit? Well, here we go. That's why, because it was going to be a very pivotal story point to come up. Even though all the other suits break the reality bounds of the game itself, adding that in there was something they were like just kind of hanging out for later as like a little carrot for us fans for the next entry, because it was going to play a major part. We just didn't know that then. I like that both him and Miles both have the I don't know what you call those, like the web wings that help them glide around and give them a little more maneuverability in the air. And we got to see Miles like hit this like vortex and just kind of as he kind of doesn't have to swing for a portion of his journey. So we got new traversal mechanics, we got new we got no combat mechanics, we've got this element of switching between the two. I don't know if that's going to be scripted or not. I'm sure during certain events like this, where Peter's not able to catch up and Miles is on the other side of town, there would be scripted moments where, all right, now's time to switch to Miles. But maybe in the in-between segments, you can just kind of switch between whoever you need for any given section, and you can traverse New York as whoever in any given moment. But I definitely feel like this is going to be a fun little, I don't know, way of kind of like, I don't know, like showing the camaraderie between the two by putting Peter in this position to where Miles is like, dude, you okay? And then has to be the one to kind of bring him back from that. And who knows how they'll end this cap it out? And will he be put in the ground? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out. But I love everything that we saw in this. I hope that with the time that they've had between games, they can just even further refine the hardware and make this an even smoother experience. Because the first one was really good. It had a couple bugs here and there, but like for the most part, my experience with the game was pretty much near flawless. And I really would like to see them push the hardware even further by really kind of having this time to crack into it and see what all they can do and accomplish with it. But yeah, man, I think this looks wild. Kraven is a fascinating and fun villain. And I know that we have that Aaron Taylor Johnson Kraven movie coming out from Sony, which I'm still Sony on the movie side of things. I'm still kind of guarded when it comes to a lot of the projects they announce, because they are always so hit or miss. And outside of animation, outside of Into the Spider-Verse, since the Amazing Spider-Man 1, it's mostly been slight okays to misses for me. Like, I enjoyed Venom, but Venom Let There Be Carnage was a chaotic mess. It was fun, but it was a mess. Morbius was its own thing. And then it's just a whole bunch of movies about characters most people aren't going to really care about. So I don't really know what their plan is. So, but Kraven, I've heard good things from people who have seen stuff from the movie, though. There is good word of mouth right now, even though the movie hasn't been released or anything of the sort. So what has been shown off, people have been kind of like, oh, that's kind of neat. So who knows? Maybe that'll be cool. But like, I'm really excited to see what they do with this, because Kraven as a character is a very formidable and interesting villain, especially pit against Spider-Man. Those storylines between those two, like Kraven's Last Hunt, is just a beautiful read. So I would love to see what they do with this character, bringing him into New York, how that will intersect with this Miles and symbiote Peter storyline that's going on with Connors, as well with the Harry storyline that is lingering from the previous entries as well. There's a lot of things they're juggling in here, but they've done a really solid job in these last two entries so far in this little pocket that I've got I've got full faith in them to like make this all kind of narratively tie together. So I'm excited, man. But guys, sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the gameplay that we saw today. What are your hopes, your thoughts, your theories on this game? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And we will be playing this game on the channel, so stick around for that. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, Yori Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Tiff, and Eric Official. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.